Get out here! Hello, this is Niexigo. Well, mini Niexigo. And as you can see, you can hear my voice. Whoa, awesome. This is a new thing I'm trying out, so excuse me if I sound weird, I'm not used to talking this long. But this is a special video, so I want to include my voice. And also maybe I can need more views. Anyway, enjoy the video. And hello everybody, this is your local internet demon, Niexigo, and I'm here to share you some art. These pieces were for our online group I'm a part of. You know that last video that I did for Secret Santa? It was the same group. I made 4 pieces in total this time, and I think they all turned out wonderfully. I can't wait to share with you my process, though it's a bit muddied, so I hope you can keep up. Let's go! Starting with the sketch canvas, this is the place I did all of my original sketches in. Now some of you may be wondering, Niexigo, who are these characters? Well, these are designs of FNAF characters Sun and Moon from Tumblr user Pluck, who's my recipient for this challenge. While I was drawing the designs from their AU Pluck My Heartstrings, I was also reading along with the fic as I was drawing. I'll link both their Tumblr account and the fic in the description below if you want to read it, and I absolutely recommend it. Currently, I'm on chapter 24, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Now coming back to the actual art, I had a lot of ideas when it came to this art piece. Practically as soon as I saw the recipient and their references, I knew what I wanted to draw. At first it was just Moon and Wyan, particularly because he's my favorite to draw and I really wanted to play with that big floppy hat and poses. It was only later that I expanded the idea from just Moon and Wyan to Sun and the princess being included. Now moving on to one of the finished pieces, we have Moon and the princess. Outside of the poses, I knew I wanted to use a different art style for these pieces entirely. Particularly, I want to use the art style that I used in my Moondrop vid. One thing with this art style, it takes forever. The Moondrop piece took 12 hours. 12 hours according to the time lapse across 3 individual days. So I knew I'd be stretching myself thin, especially with this art style, the majority of the time is line art, and I hate line art. But I figured out a solution to make it work. The solution came at the cost of a pretty easy time lapse, but it was better for my mental health, so I don't care. Stopping the rambling for a sec, this was the first finished piece I actually did. With it being the first finished piece, it took the longest. You'll probably notice that this also has the most detail, as it includes me drawing 2 characters instead of just 1 in the other 2 time lapses. Moving on to the second canvas, I can actually explain what my solution was for the time issue. See, what I did instead of redrawing the same line art and rendering and coloring for the exact same character each time, I just took a PNG of their line art when it was done, as well as their rendering when it was done, and just copy and pasted it to the other canvases. So for here, I just pasted Moon's line art and coloring into this canvas so I wouldn't have to draw at the same time, and it would be in the exact same place as the other canvas. Now, I got my person assigned January 14th, and I started sketching January 15th and started drawing the day after, so I want to let you know. I did not know about the love square. I started reading, I don't know when, but after January 15th. So I didn't know about the love square or how it was gonna go. So when I started reading, I was so thankful that included Sun and the princess. But yeah. Anyway, it's time to move on to the final time lapse. Now this canvas is practically just for me having to draw Sun. Like most of my drawings, these 4 were the most fun when I was coloring and shading them. The hardest part when it came to drawing these were making sure that the characters were on model. Particularly, I think Sun's rays and his ruffle were the hardest for me to get right, and I still kind of don't think I did. This was the last image I actually had a part drawing in, as the last image I just copy and pasted what I needed. Still was a lot of work, but I had a lot of fun in the end. Anyway, let's get to the final images. And that's all of it. For those curious about the final timestamps for each piece, here they are. And for funsies, here's the one from the sketch canvas. I had a lot of fun making this video and I hope you guys like it. Though this is my Valentine's Day video, this time it counts as my birthday video since it's 5 days before. So happy birthday to me and happy Valentine's Day to you all. I don't know when the next video will be, but it'll probably be an OC one if plans go right. But that's all I have for y'all today. Bye bye!